Boss is out there with Boomer. Then it's Magician. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Magician in at the 3 spot. Here's Magician. Boomer the pass to Big Dog. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A lot of trade rumors beginning to swirl now, Brent. Several teams out there trying to add talent, and sometimes it comes at the expense of team chemistry.
It can, and I think teams who are very, very aware of their potential to be into the playoffs are careful to tinker with that. If they know they're going to have an opportunity to play in the postseason, the additions that they have to make, Kevin, they have to understand that that player coming in is great for us, but how is it that that player comes in? Who does it affect in our locker room?
Or they make a trade or don't make a trade because they're worried about team chemistry, how it'll be affected.
Exactly. Yeah. But again, I'll go back to an addition sometimes into a locker room with just that talent may affect the talent you already have. And if you're really cognizant of that fact, sometimes not making the deal is the best deal to make.
Pass to Ramos. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Misses off the right iron. Here's the Cobra. He picked up 24 points in their last win again. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ramos the pass to Boomer. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Lee, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lee.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Magician. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down. Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From past the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Tries again. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. And Lee pulls it down.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And yes, it's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yep, it counts.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
The pass to the closer. Here's Magician. Pass to the Cobra. Wing shot on the way. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's the break. Here's the closer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Passes it to Boomer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And the shot goes down. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. To the middle. And he gets it to go. Magician's got 6.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Boss. Here's Magician. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Speedy. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. A pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's Magician. Now the pass to Ramos. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Magician. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
Yeah, I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Boomer the pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Poked loose, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Magician.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. The closer's got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Down low, got a piece of it. 2 on none, no one back to stop this.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket, and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Passes to Magician. The three. No good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Big Dog. Sinks that one from the post. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Lee bounce pass. Here's Magician. Missed inside. In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22% to the inside. Ramos, a second chance effort. He lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lee passes to the closer. A three ball. It's rebounded by Boss. Here's Magician, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league, that the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Here's Big Dog. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Pass to Boss. Uncovered. Jump shot is good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Speedy's got 8 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's the chosen one. That one's not going to go. The inside. And the pass to the closer. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to the chosen one. Fires from deep. No good on that one. Pretty efficiently out there. A decent 48% in the first quarter. Down low. A beautiful reverse layup. 6 points for the closer. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Here's Big Dog. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Lee outside. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Big Dog. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Big Dog's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Now here's Lee. Not a lot of room. The shot misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's the Cobra. Out to Lee. The 3 connects from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Here's Ramos. The shot, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's the Cobra. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The away team up by... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. They've got the Magician. Black Hole is out there with the Great One, and it's the closer. And it's Speedy in at the 5 spot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that one misses. Well, 50% from the floor. Here's the Great One. Good on the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
Get open, get open.
Here's lights out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Lights out's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Top of the key jumper, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The closer, and a miss there on the triple. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Black Hole. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's the Great One. There's the pass to Long. For the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Pushing it up. Here's Speedy. Pass to the closer. Here's the Great One from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. The Great One's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's lights out. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's the chosen one. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. That shot off.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's the Great One. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Plays it up and banks it in. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Magician, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Here's the chosen one. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Speedy. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Brent, we hear this
5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do, it's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically. But certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense, because that is something you can control.
Here's Black Hole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Come on,
Here's the break. Finished off the break.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's lights out. Here's Big Daddy. Goes back up. It's deflected.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Magician. The shot, no good. Long passes to Fresh. The pass to the Great One. And the three ball is good. The Great One's got 11 points.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
To stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
To the wing right side. Fires the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Fresh. Here's the Great One. Beyond the arc. The shot missing. Gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Black Hole. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. Here's Big Daddy. That one misses. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Can't hit that one. Being just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Black Hole. It's deflected. Another shot, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. On Sunday, and then on Friday.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Fresh can't get it to go. Here's Black Hole. Pass to Magician. Swiped away. Here's the Cobra. Big Smooth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Big Smooth got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Black Hole. Buries the long-range jumper. Black Hole's got 5 points now in the quarter. being pretty good tonight at 48%. The great one passes to Fresh. Here's Mr. Moves. To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Here's the Cobra. Sinks the triple. The Cobra's got 5 now.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Magician. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Big Smooth. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
Now their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Passes it to the chosen one. Here's Boss. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Black Hole. Here's the great one. He picked up 15 points in their last win again. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Black Hole. The offensive rebound, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Lee, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Big Smooth the pass to Mr. Moves. Misses the three. In just 35%, they've got to get better looks. To the paint, stolen. Fast break, here we go. Here's Fresh, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Quas gets the bucket. Here's the great one. 13 points in the game. From deep. That shot, no good. And 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. And the pass to Boomer. Jacks up a three. No good that time. Being 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Cuts off the pass. Shoots. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Black Hole's got 9. The visitors with the ball. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's the great one. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. 15 points in the game. Here's Boss. There's the triple. And so it's the visiting team riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Game from the great one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, 50% from the floor. They've got the Magician. Boomer out there with Boss. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Magician in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Knocked away. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. Here's the Cobra. Right wing. Here's Speedy.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Lee. His last 10 games, averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
So he gets them both. Here's Big Dog. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Count it. Number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11. Big Dog's gone 5 of 11 from the field. Inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Magician. The shot from the low post is good. Magician's got 4 this quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Lee passes to Speedy. Shoots. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Magician. Misses the wing J.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
No good on the triple.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Magician. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Boss. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Lee passes to Speedy. A baseline J, and the jumper falls for him. Speedy's got 14 points for the game. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Magician. Here's Ramos. Had the space there, but it's offline. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lee passes to Speedy, and it's in there. He's got 16.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Boomer, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits, only about 70% on the season.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lee goes in from 12 feet out. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Big Dog. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Lee. Count that bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's the Cobra. Past the Magician. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Big Dog. 12 points for him. Now the pass to Magician. Here's Ramos. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Boss has got 6 points. Now here's Lee. He's guarded closely. Pass to Speedy. Here's the Cobra. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. Here's Magician. Pass to Boss. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lee outside. Passes it to the Cobra. From deep three-point range, here's Magician. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. The pass to Magician. And a missed layup.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Lee passes to the closer. Here's Speedy. Pass to the Cobra. Lee outside. Drains the three-pointer.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Here's Ramos. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes to Magician. To the left wing. From the corner. And no good that time.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Lee. Around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. The pass to Tiny. Looking to end the run. Offensive rebound. Boomer. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Boomer's got 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Tiny, and it's denied. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The closer's checked in for the closer. The visitors on defense. The chosen one passes to Ramos. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Magician. Here's the great one. Lee outside. Clock at 6. Passes it to the closer. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. The closer's got his second bucket.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Boomer. Count that one. He's got 8.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. On the wing, Lee. And there's the pass to Magician. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And checking out some numbers for Speedy. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2, being a hot 57% from the field in the third. The great one passes to Magician. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Magician. He's got 12. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pass to the closer. Back to Lee from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Tiny. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Tiny's got 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Passes to the closer. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The chosen one passes to Tiny. And good that time.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Over to the left wing. Here's the closer. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's the chosen one. 6 points for him. Plenty of space. Kept alive. Here's Big Daddy, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Lee outside. And the pass to the closer. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Being almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Lee passes to Magician. Here's Speedy. Pass to the great one. 5 on the clock. Here's the closer. Sinks the three-pointer. The closer's got 14.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The chosen one passes to Tiny. he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The layup off target. An outstanding 53% for the game. Here's the closer. He's got 14. Passes it to Speedy. Unable to get that one. And so it's the visiting team, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Blackhole is out there with the mayor. Then it's Fresh. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 3 slot. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Here's the mayor. The pass to Long. Here's the mayor. Down low. Here's Fresh, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Buries it down low. Mr. Moves got his first points in this one.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Tiny. Here's lights out. The fadeaway. The shot off that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. The pass to Mr. Moves. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. Lights out, passes to the chosen one. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They need this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Wong. The quick look, no good that time. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The chosen one, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brent, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Top of the key. The shot comes out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No one near them. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's the mayor. It's blocked. They recover it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Dubs check in for lights out. And the free throw, no good. Just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Tiny from outside off the mark.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he banks in the layup. The Beast's got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Big Daddy from 10 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Beast passes to the Mayor. Ball's knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And then on Tuesday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
Boss passes to Tiny. And his offensive struggles continue.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Dub. That's tipped. Here's the Beast. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about, Kevin, when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line. And
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. Mr. Moves checked in for Fresh. He hits the second from the line. And in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Ahead, here's Dub, up and in on the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Really well, 54% from the floor. Here's Mr. Moves. He can't get that one to fall.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Off on the layup.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Here's the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Long. Here's the mayor. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
There's the three. And no good. Lights out's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. In just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? I mean,
no, it can't be that.
Well, I don't know if...
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game.
Yeah.
Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's the beast. Trying to get something going. Low block shot. That one goes. Count it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Big Daddy off with the layup. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.